Hello everyone. Today's video is a quick one. I'm selling this Galaxy DX99 V2. This is a consignment radio, so it's not a radio that I own or anything. I'm just selling it for someone. And I checked it out. It's working pretty good. I aligned the transmit a little bit because it was pretty dirty. Got it squared away. And I calibrated S9 on AM and single sideband, and that's really all it needed. It's real clean. Um, it is used, so of course, don't expect it to be pristine, but it's really clean. The owner took really good care of it. It is a Malaysia radio. If we can get this thing to flip around here. There we go. Made in Malaysia in 2017. So there's no warranty or anything with it being used. It's past its warranty period. Galaxy is one of the few companies that if you buy a new radio from them and you were to sell it to someone, the warranty is not based on the owner, it's based on the serial number. So it doesn't transfer because it's past the 2-year span when this radio was made. So it's working good. It's not doing a crazy amount of watts like people say. Oh, it's a 50-watt radio. It's only a dual final, so I think I was seeing about 36 watts or so out of it on peak on AM, and that was with like a 8-watt kick dead key, and then on sideband it was more like 25, somewhere in there. Sideband on these is really dirty if you crank it up, so you have to limit it back for it to sound halfway decent. So anybody that knows Galaxy radios, usually if you hear someone on one that they didn't have it set up right, they sound like garbage on sideband. This one sounds pretty good. It has a nice clear sound, but again, it's not a powerhouse or anything. So what you get with this radio is pretty much all the features that you would get with like a 98 VHP minus the amplifier. So you could run pretty much any kind of amplifier you wanted with this. I wouldn't recommend running a really small one personally, because the radio's doing like 35, 36 watts. So you're going to need at least, 150 watts, something like that, to make a difference on the other end. So just keep that in mind, that, like a KL203 or something, you're just wasting your time running an amp like that with a radio like this. You're not really gaining anything, anything noticeable anyways, unless you just like looking at your watt meter and seeing it do more power. Then I guess go for it. But on the other end, the guy that's listening to you, they're not going to notice much of a difference. But like I say, the radio is clean. All the features work from when I tested it. Again, if someone wants to buy this, I'd be more than happy to collect the payment for the buyer, or I'm sorry, for the seller, and then ship it out to you from me. But as far as like a warranty or anything, I'm not offering anything because it's not my radio and it is used. But I mean, I checked it out. The receive's good, the transmit's good. It's got clean output on the spectrum analyzer, so it's pretty much good to go. The one thing I'll say about these, the talkback isn't variable, so when you turn it on, it's rather loud. So definitely don't recommend running the talkback all the time. And the way they designed it, the noise blanker is off when you turn on talkback. So personally, I'd rather have a noise blanker A&L on than stupid talkback, but that's just me. And the voice changer is kind of useless, but if you like to agitate people, I guess maybe that's something you like. Other than that, the course clarifier is unlocked from the factory, so transmit and receive together. It doesn't come with a microphone or anything, so I assume most people that would be buying a radio would already have a 4-pin mic. It takes a standard 4-pin Cobra style microphone, so there's no mic, there's no power cord, there's no bracket or anything. It's just the radio, so keep that in mind. And it is the size of like a Striker 955. It's 2950, General Lee, Connex 3300, Grand XL, Cobra 148. It's the full size chassis mobile radio, so it's definitely not the smaller like a 29 style or anything. So just keep that in mind too. You can easily get brackets for these. Probably most guys might already have one, and it just takes a standard 3-prong power cord like any radio would. So I'll put my contact info down in the comments. I'm not going to take questions like on the video about how much are you asking, how much are they asking. I'm not going to answer comments about what's the price and everything like that. If you're interested and you're serious about it, then shoot me an email. I'll put my email in the comments. So that's it for this one. It's a Galaxy DX 99V2. It's made in Malaysia, 2017. I was told that they don't make these anymore, so I don't know if that really means anything to anybody. It's not personally, I like sideband radios. This is more of an AM, tailored to someone that's more into AM, and then it gives you sideband if you want it. So it's definitely not a radio designed for a sideband operator. It's more for AM because, I mean, it's got echo and talkback and everything else. But again, it's a cool radio. I like it. I would consider keeping it and buying it myself, but I just simply don't need radio. So take care, and if anyone's interested, send me an email. I'll put it in the comment section. 73.